Join us as we take you on a journey to explore the beautiful island of São Miguel in just 5 days. In this video, we will take you on a journey through São Miguel in the Azores, discovering its hidden gems and must-see attractions. We arrived in Ponta Delgada after an overnight flight from the United States. We then quickly made our way over to our Airbnb where we unpacked, and then we finished the day with a steak dinner. It's our first full day here in the Azores, São Miguel. Jay's trailing behind, and we are heading out today to see the Princess Ring. The Princess Ring is an experience you do not want to miss when visiting the Azores, specifically São Miguel. The Princess Ring is shaped like a crown jewel and can be reached via a 10-minute ferry ride. The waters are crystal clear, they are teeming with sea life, and the landscapes are absolutely spectacular. We have made an entirely separate video on how to visit the Princess Ring, and you can find the link in the description box below. We spent about 2 hours on the Princess Ring before making our way over to the grocery store in Parque Atlântico in Ponta Delgada. They had a huge selection of seafood, some fish we had never seen in our lives, and they had anything else that your heart could desire, including a very large selection of local wines and local liquors and anything else that you could think of. After we had checked out, we went back to our Airbnb, prepared some lunch, and relaxed at the pool for a little while before heading out to see the gin library on Solar Branco Estate. The gin library was a real treat of our trip, and we highly suggest that you check out that separate video that we made on the gin library in the description link below. It was definitely worth a visit and some of the best gin we had ever tasted in our lives. We started day 2 with a trip to the west side of São Miguel, driving along beautiful fields of hydrangeas and incredibly beautiful viewpoints that provided magnificent views of the island. We then headed over to Lagoa Do Canario and Miradorou da Boca do Inferno, one of the most iconic photo backgrounds of the Azores. We were incredibly lucky with the weather that day because it is not unusual for the west side of São Miguel to be wrapped in clouds and even fog and rain, but the day that we visited was very sunny and bright, which allowed us to take in the spectacular scenery. Done here at Boca do Inferno. We are about to head over to the coastline for a little coast hike and a secret beach, as well as some Watermill ruins.
Looking forward to it.
Our next stop included lunch at Praia de Santa Barbara, where we also enjoyed the stunning black sand beach that was surrounded by the most dramatic cliffs and high crashing waves.
We are booked for a full-day Jeep tour today with Green Zone Azores. This is taking us to all of the highlights and the great viewpoints that São Miguel has to offer. Unfortunately, the weather does not look great today. It is sprinkling outside right now and it is very cloudy, so I think this may affect the views and the experience. But we're hoping for the best and, keeping our fingers crossed that we still get to see some beautiful things today and that the weather won't be too awful.
The weather indeed never cleared up that day, which was unfortunate. However, our tour guide made the best out of it and still showed us a fantastic time. We stopped at another iconic viewpoint, Vista Do Rei, and the abandoned hotel that unfortunately were completely engulfed in clouds, but I've included a picture here for you that shows what the views would look like on a very nice day when it's sunny and bright outside.
So we just arrived in Furnas and our Airbnb is right by the Caldeiras. You can see this white house there at the right side and the Caldeiras right in the background. That is super, super cool.
Once we had settled into our newfound home, we made our way over to dinner, but not without a stop at the Caldeiras. The city of Furnas is located in an old volcano crater and the Caldeiras are holes in the ground that still show signs of former volcanic activity. The air is thick with sulfur gases and the water bubbles out of the ground. Truly an incredible place to visit. We then made our way over to dinner, where we enjoyed the local cozeido, a stew of different meats and vegetables that is cooked inside of the volcanic heat. If you plan on trying it out, make sure to make reservations at least 24 hours in advance, as it is made to order only. Okay, the cozeido just came and it is absolutely enormous. It probably feeds like 6 people, if you ask me. Here's some local sweet potato, glass of red wine, rice, and we can't wait to dig in. So we just arrived at Furnas Lake and it is raining, which can happen at any time here in the Azores, but the temperatures are still great and we do have these nice umbrellas from our Airbnb, so I think we should be just fine. The weather did clear up in the afternoon and we made our way over to Terra Nostra Park, where we enjoyed the geothermal pool that allowed for swimming, as well as some gorgeous landscapes, plants and flowers. Our last night in the Azores was completed with a dip in the thermal pools at Poca da Beija. This attraction is highly popular, so again, do make reservations in advance online so you do not miss out. And there you have it, folks. Those were our 5 full days in the Azores in São Miguel. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and leave any comments or suggestions in the comments box below.